Hi, Vanner family. I'm Crystal Vanner, and I live in my van. Today, we're answering a question about leveling blocks. Welcome to my channel. I'm Crystal Vanner, and I live in my van. Please watch the whole video so we can grow the family, the channel, and the content. But before we get into these leveling blocks and the question that was asked via email, don't forget to help out your favorite YouTubers by watching videos from start to finish and as much of the ads as possible. Check in their description box and see if they have a Patreon like I do down below, and check next to their subscribe button to see if they have a join button and you can be a member of their channel like I do, also down below. All right, let's get into this question. Today's question comes from Miss LJ, and I'm not going to say your real name because it's a very unique name and I don't want people to see you down in the in the chat or anything. It says, hi there. I wanted to ask about leveling blocks, if you've used them, which ones, how to. I know it's not so relevant in the city, but thought you might have some insight from your travels out west. Thanks and have a great week. Well, yes, Miss LJ, I do have leveling blocks, and I do use them out west because you don't need them in the city. You probably need them, but you don't want to be using them because there goes your whole stealth factor. Anyway, these were on my wish list and gifted to me. Camper leveling blocks, and it says, level your trailer on the first try. Anderson Hitches. And this is an Amazon find. So they will be in my Amazon store, and I will try and put a link directly to them down below. Check the pinned comment if it's not in the description box, because sometimes I put things in the pinned comment. So basically, it's just two levelers. I chose these for a couple reasons when looking for levelers. I wanted something easy, something simple, something I didn't have to think about, and I had seen people use those big Lego looking ones, and every person that I know with them, they are cracked, like completely cracked, because over time and the weight of a vehicle, they just split and they just crack. I have yet to see one that someone has had for a little while that is not cracked. So that was my thing, is I don't want to have to replace anything anytime soon. I'm going to use them so infrequently that I don't want to have to be replacing them when I do go to pull them out and use them. So these levelers, I'm going to put the camera down at a different angle so you can see what's going on and just explain it. I am not going to go outside. This is not going to be a demo. I'm not doing all that. But I think you'll be able to understand how to use them with just me talking about them. So let me get you a better camera angle. Okay, these are the levelers. This is what it looks like. This is how it comes in the pack. And I love the fact that it had a carrying case. That was the other thing I wanted, was something with a carrying case. They are dirty. They are used. I use them all in the desert for different reasons. Now for me, I don't have items in my van that have to be level like a refrigerator, like an RV would. The refrigerator has to be level or it'll mess up the little mechanism inside. For me, my leveling was about having my head higher than my feet when I lay down in my bed. So that's what I use my levelers for. So sometimes I was leveling only one side of my van, like the right side or the left side, or sometimes I was leveling the front or the back tires. So it just depends. So this is only two. So you would definitely need to get two packs if you needed to level your whole vehicle or trailer or whatever, but I'm assuming you don't really need more than two. So it comes with these rubber pads that you sit down first. Okay, so you would sit this rubber pad down in front of or behind your tire, depending on if you're going to drive over it or if you're going to back up on it. You can do either, and I have done both. So you would sit this down, okay? Then you would you get a rocker and you get a stabilizer or a chock block. So you would take the rocker, and I'm only going to take one of these out. And you would put the rocker on the pad so your tire would go right here. So say my tire is sitting here. I would take this and shove it under my tire, take this, jam it under my tire as well. Then I would back over it. And when you back over it, the weight, you see what I'm saying? The weight tilts. Get to where you are level, and then you take your chalker, your chalk, and you jam it underneath on the other side of the tire. So you would jam it underneath on the other side of the tire, so your tire is sitting right in here. Your tire's sitting right in here. Because once you drive up on this, because remember your tire's here, once you drive up on this, this is going to go down, this is going to go up, the tire's now sitting on here, and then you take this and jam it under the tire. So your whole tire is sitting on this curve. And then you've got this rubber underneath it to prevent slipation when you drive up on it, because this is just plastic. It could slip on rocks and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how it would work. Okay, so that's it. I hope that answers your question, Miss LJ. And keep those questions coming. If you have a question for me and you want to be part of the Q&A series, email me at crystal@crystalvanner.com. Put Q and A as your subject line so I know that it is okay for me to do a video on this. If you don't want your first name and last initial given out, just say that in the email and I'll just use your initials. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will see you next time. Mwah! You can help grow the family by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Get your own Vanner stickers, tees, and hoodies. And for exclusive content, check out Patreon.